We're live.
We're live.
Ready to proceed?
Yes.
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 Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the August 2020 meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals. We can start with the roll call, please. Well, actually, we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
Flag.
States of America,
States of America.
States of America, to the republic
for
which it stands,
which it stands, one nation,
Under God,
indivisible, with God, with liberty and justice for all.
justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Olson,
Present.
Commissioner Creighton,
present.
Commissioner Acevedo,
Present.
Commissioner Reckner,
Present.
Commissioner Brooks, Commissioner Leonetti, Chairman Morelli.
Present.
Commissioner Leonetti is absent. Case number 3154, application of James and Mary Mangold of 517 West Beach Street, Long Beach, New York, for a variance from the following section of the zoning code of ordinances of the city of Long Beach, New York. 9-106.15, harboring poultry, to install a chicken coop and maintain live poultry at 517 West Beach Street, Long Beach, New York, also known as Section 59, Block 26, Lot 167, on the Nassau County Land and Tax Map. Who will introduce the motion on this application?
I would like to lead this one in, and I've done a lot of research on this, and I've read all the complaints, and none of them actually check out to be valid. Hens make no noise versus roosters. They're less noisy than the dogs and landscapers by a long shot. And if you have room, and you've got room to make, and you can maintain your space, there's no concerns with rodents, vermin or flies or anything. So, and I've spoken to people who have chickens, and I've looked it up online. So I'm going to say I'm okay with this one. Yes.
Commissioner Olson
To make
introduced
a
the
motion to grant, correct?
Will anyone second it?
Make a motion to grant. Yeah.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Creighton has seconded the motion. Commissioner Olson?
Grant.
Commissioner Creighton? Commissioner Acevedo?
Decline.
Commissioner Reckner?
Grant.
Commissioner Brooks?
Deny.
Commissioner Chairman Morelli?
Deny.
Simone, it's 3-3.
Okay, so we have a tie. Fabulous.
We want to table this? Should we table this until we have a full board?
Yes.
All right, I think we should table this until Commissioner Leonetti gets to weigh in, because I think, I know there's a protocol, but I think in all fairness to the applicant and to the people who adverse to it, I would rather have a full board vote on this so that we don't have to follow a procedural decision, but actual voting decision. Okay? Anybody have any
I agree
objections
with
to
that.
that? All right.
Yes.
So
Because
Commissioner
I believe,
Olson and Commissioner Creighton have
Counsel,
withdrawn their motion.
I believe procedurally, the applicant would not have enough votes and he would automatically be denied in a tie. Am I correct?
I'd have to triple check the chart and the ordinances. I think so, but
Yeah. So to
I
give him-
would
to give
prefer,
the
if you're okay with
applicant-
that, I think tabling it's the better
Yeah,
idea.
I think it would be in everybody's best interest, and I would certainly move to table this until such time we have a full board.
Okay.
So Commissioner Olson and Commissioner Creighton have withdrawn their motion.
Yes, control.
Yeah.
All right, next case. Case
Can I-
number
can I-
3155, application variance place of 33 Louisiana Street, Long Beach, New York, for a variance in the following sections of the zoning code of ordinances of the city of Long Beach, New York. 9-105.5 height, 9-105.5 front yard, 9-105.5 side yard, the construction of a new three-story FEMA compliant one-family house at 27 Maryland Avenue, Long Beach, New York, also known as section 58, block 109, lot 30, on the Nassau County Land and Tax Map.
Is
Got a
everyone
question
hearing
on
echo
this.
here? Am I the only one hearing an echo?
No, it's,
I hear a slight echo.
Someone's got it on
To be
speakerphone.
sure, yeah, to be certain on this, this case, we obtained, an amended plan, correct? And the amended plan brought the height to about 2 3/4 inches above the code, am I correct?
That's correct. Yes,
And all other issues remain the same, am I correct?
correct.
Yeah.
All right, I would make a motion to grant.
Who second?
I'll second the motion.
is somebody gonna call it? So annoying.
You have an
Someone's
echo?
There's echoes. Everyone's
Yeah, no,
echoing
I'm
except
okay.
Rocco, I think.
I think if everybody puts their phone on mute, they're not.
Okay. All right, so I made a motion to grant, I'm putting on my mute.
Okay, Chairman Morelli has introduced motion to grant the application. Commissioner Alton has seconded the motion. Commissioner Alton?
Grant.
Commissioner Creighton? Commissioner Creighton? Commissioner Creighton?
Commissioner Creighton is muted. Can somebody either shoot him a text or something? Now he's not muted.
I grant.
Commissioner Acevedo?
Grant.
Commissioner Rechner?
Grant.
Commissioner Brooks?
Grant.
Commissioner Leonetti? Is absent. Chairman Morelli? Rocco?
Yeah, coming on. I'm sorry. Grant.
Okay, grant as per amended plan.
Yes, grant as per the amended plan. And I'm just going to remute.
Case number 3156, application of 135 East Park Ave, LLC of 143 East Park Avenue, Long Beach, New York, for a variance in the following sections of the zoning code of ordinances of the city of Long Beach, New York. 9-105.15A use, 9-105.15B front yard, 9-105.15C rear yard, 9-105.15E height, 9-105.15H off-street parking, 9-106.2 mixed use is prohibited for construction of a new mixed-use occupancy building for both residential and commercial purposes at 135 East Park Avenue, Long Beach, New York, also known as Section 59, Block 109, lots 15 through 19 on the Nassau County Land and Tax Map. Who will introduce a motion on this application?
I'd like to question regarding this.
Just have a question. I'd like to just review the application at hand. We had originally 3 stories, and correct, the applicant has reduced 1 story on the application. And what was the reduction in the number of parking spaces that were required, and now where he is above the code? Does anybody want to jump in on that?
I emailed you on the letter from Dennis Kelly.
Yes, referring to the letter. We're down to 1 story now, correct?
That's well, two stories.
Yeah, we're down 1 story. We're down, I mean, minus 1 story.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The number of apartments went from 24 to 16, and the height of the building went from 45.7 to 34.7.
Okay.
Now, my question was behind Nassau 8.5, 2 months ago. So were the revised plans sent to Nassau County, and had the decision been made by Nassau County? I mean, do
Yes,
we-
and I sent around the revised resolution from Nassau County approving it or referring it to local jurisdiction. Will anyone make a motion on the application?
I would like to, I've actually interviewed some of the, local shop owners thinking that they would object to this, but they seem to be in approval of having pedestrian residents in the neighborhood. So, I'm going to, make a motion to approve, this, to grant it.
Who will second?
I'll second.
Commissioner Alton has introduced the motion to grant the application. Commissioner Recker has seconded the motion. Commissioner Alton?
Grant.
Commissioner Creighton?
Deny.
Commissioner Acevedo?
Grant,
Commissioner Reckner?
Grant.
Commissioner Brooks?
Grant.
Commissioner Lee and Chairman Morelli?
Grant.
Okay, this application has been granted. Case number 2810, application of Viana Infante of 104 California Street, Long Beach, New York, for an extension of the variance granted by the Zoning Board of Appeals for a new three-story, single-family house at 104 California Street, Long Beach, New York, also known as Section 59, Block 243, Lot 2, on the Nassau County Land and Tax Map. Who will introduce motion for this application for an extension?
I'll make a motion to grant.
6 months?
Yes. I
Who'll
move to
second?
grant an extension for 6 months.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Creighton has seconded the motion. Commissioner Alton?
Grant.
Commissioner Creighton?
Grant.
Commissioner Acevedo?
Grant,
Commissioner Reckner?
Grant.
Commissioner Brooks? Chairman Morelli?
Grant.
This application has been granted 6-month extension. Case number 3134, application of PSG Construction Co. Inc. of care of Paul Grossman of 54 Regent Drive, Lido Beach, New York, and LG Long Beach Realty LLC of 180 East Park Avenue, Long Beach, New York, for an extension of the variance granted by the Zoning Board of Appeals for construction of a new 2-story commercial building at 180 East Park Avenue, Long Beach, New York, also known as Section 59, Block 110, Lots 32 through 35, on the Nassau County Land and Tax Map. Who will introduce the motion on this application?
It's an extension. Right.
6 months, Uberzak Barry?
I'll make a motion to grant it for 6 month extension. Yes.
6 months. Who will second?
I'll second.
Okay, Commissioner Alton has introduced the motion, and Commissioner Brooks has seconded the motion. Commissioner Alton?
Grant.
Commissioner Creighton?
Grant.
Commissioner Acevedo? Commissioner Reckner?
Grant.
Commissioner Brooks?
Grant.
Chairman Morelli?
Grant.
Rocco?
Grant.
Okay, this application has been granted 6-month extension. That's it.
Okay. So, is there a meeting for next month on the calendar as of yet or no?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. So that wraps up all the voting, and I'd like to thank everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The August 2020 meeting is now closed.
Robert. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody be safe. You want us to stay on because we didn't get to speak before?
No.
I'm fine with that.
Are we off?
We're still live, guys.
Thank you.
Am I stopping this now?